All right, everyone. In this tutorial, we're going to animate an object along a path using Maya's motion path tool. This introduces a critical concept in animation, which is motion is controlled by time. The path defines where the object moves, and the timeline defines how fast it gets there. That being said, make sure you adjust your timeline before starting your path animation. So the assignment does call for 300 frames at minimum, so we're going to go ahead and work with that. So what you want to do is right here, where you see this 50, change that to 300. It might be a different number for you. And make sure you scale this all the way up. Now for context on how that means in seconds, 300 frames, right now it's set up for 24 frames per second, right? And for general context, in movies and television, 24 to 30 frames per second is the normal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and switch this to 29.97, so close to 30. And that should kind of give you an idea what 300 frames would be, which is about 10 seconds, right? So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create a path. So what I want to do is I'm going to go here to curves, and I'm going to look for this EP curve tool. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And so it's best to have a bird's eye view so you can kind of see where the path is going. So I'm going to go ahead and click start right here. Maybe move my ship along around the building. And just by clicking, you can see the lines are forming. If I click and hold, I can go ahead and drag this out. And I'm just going to go like this. And I'm just going to kind of have it going around the building. And then stopping right here. I'm going to click enter, and then that becomes a line. Now, if I go ahead and move to this angle, I can see it's a flat line. But if I hold right click, I can go to control vertex, and you're going to see these little purple pink dots pop up, and you can go ahead and move those now. So click W. And as you can see, they're moving up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move that all the way so it swirls around, but going up at the same time. Okay, so now that you have your path, you want to go ahead and get your object, in this case your ship or vehicle, and attach it to it. Now remember, this path basically works with your timeline. So this path starts at 0 and ends at 300. And you might be able to see the number at one point. And if you don't, you'll see it once you go ahead and attach your vehicle or ship to it. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go ahead and use this cone so I can show you a few things. And so what I want to do is I want to position the cone to be close to the path so I can go ahead and attach it. Once you have your starting point and you have it next to the line, go ahead and click on your shift and click on the line as well. We're going to go here to where it says animation. And we're going to go where it says constrain, and from there we're going to go where it says motion paths, attached to motion path. Now what I'm going to show you is what happens once I click here, but then we might have to do something else, and I'll go ahead and showcase that right in a bit. Okay, so as you can see, if I go ahead and press play, it's going to go very slowly up there. Again, it's going to take 10 seconds to get up there, more or less, right? So if I go ahead and stop it, if for some odd reason you see yours going like super fast, go ahead and right click on this, go to playback speed, and make sure that it's in real time. All right, and then you can go ahead and press play. Now, if this was my ship, I would actually want that pointy cone to be facing forward, right? So as you can see, we're going to have to make some adjustments. To go ahead and fix that, what we're going to do is stop it. I'm going to go ahead and Control Z before I actually attached it. And then I'm going to go back to the constraint, back to the motion path. And now I'm going to go to this little box. Now it's going to take a lot of playing around. So right now it's telling me the front axis is X. I'm going to go ahead and change that to possibly Y and see if that makes a change. Oh, it did. There you go. Now, it just got lucky for me, but if for some odd reason it does not point that same direction for you, make sure to mess with those settings right there. because it will be a combination of either X, Y, and Z, and again, another combination of X, Y, Z over here on the up axis. And if you do have like some type of ship or vehicle that has like wings or something like that, you can click this bank button, and it will help it bank so it can look like it's banking as it's turning, as it's moving, as it's gliding. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go click attach as well. Oh, it's already there. And now I'm gonna go ahead and press play. And there you go. So make sure your ship or vehicle is telling a story, it's going through your environment properly, and make sure you revert back to this video in case you need to figure out why your ship is not going through the path. Thanks again, and happy learning.